Over the past year, Enactus Newcastle has gone from just an idea starting from scratch to a thriving, diverse community of students from all over the world, with a collective passion for improving lives.
We started out as a group of 3 students back in April of 2020, hoping to bring Enactus Newcastle back to life. And slowly, we started to raise awareness at our university, and people were interested in joining us on our journey.
Our team has been able to achieve a multitude of achievements over the past year.
Since starting, we've developed a network of 7 business advisors across 5 companies.
We established 3 projects in an HR and marketing team.
One of our projects, Eldercare, won a COVID-19 response challenge hosted by Ford Motors, receiving a £2,000 grant.
From Saudi Arabia to Thailand to the USA and more, despite the adversities the pandemic has thrown at us, we were able to build a team of 46 and growing hardworking Newcastle students. Our team has many passions, and this is demonstrated through our 3 projects.
The After School Club aims to provide workshops and teach independent study skills such as problem solving, time management, creative thinking, and team working, which are necessary for all pupils to develop good organization habits and study effectively. These are some of the most wanted skills in jobs and are aimed at students in the Northeast region who come from disadvantaged socioeconomic backgrounds.
Action for Awareness aims to create training programs for employers by beneficiaries who are 18 to 25-year-old autistic individuals who are not in education or in training. We aim to make workplaces more autism friendly and start a conversation about barriers autistic individuals face when seeking and staying in paid employment, as well as having a positive and supportive experience with an employer.
Finally, the project we'd like to showcase today is Eldercare. COVID-19 has hindered life for all, especially those older in age and living alone. Just like for our beneficiary, Barbara from Newcastle's Elders Council, a representative of 2 million people in England aged 65 and above who live alone. So we created a device that assists care and support from a socially distanced place.
Let's say you have an older parent living alone nearby, but you're worried about them having a fall, not eating well, or becoming ill. You have no way of knowing, so you cannot assist them. Studies show that 82% of older people that fall and lie on the floor for a long time, unable to get up, is quadrupled when they live alone. Lying on the floor for a long time can pose large health risks, such as dehydration, pressure sores, hypothermia, pneumonia, and even death. Hence, it is paramount that if they've fallen, they're cared for quickly. Additionally, the current pandemic exacerbates this, as lockdown restrictions means less visits and hence fewer opportunities to spot early signs of a problem. Delaying required treatment can be drastically dangerous, resulting in a negative health spiral. You want them to continue to live independently, and for yourself to be assured that they're checked on and swiftly access support when required. So, stemming from a passion to help others, I and 3 other hard-working teammates created a device to help older people aged 65 and above, aligning with SDG 3, good health and well-being. We had a clear aim: provide speedy support and reassure family members that their relatives' well-being is cared for.
One way is to monitor their routine through their fridge. So the device sends messages to the carer's phone showcasing the daily frequency of the fridge door being opened, thus moderating regular eating habits and an aspect of welfare. If the fridge door hasn't been opened all day long, this is an indication of abnormal behavior. Therefore, the device sends a message to the beneficiary's aid. They'll receive 2 types of messages. 1, an activity summary report daily stating the number of times the fridge door has been used. The second displays a cautionary message reading there was no activity detected for X amount of hours, where X is the period in between their eating times.
Hence, if the carer receives a second message, they're prompted to check up on the device's user by paying them a visit. This is not a replacement of regular support for older people, but rather supplementary. Monitoring activity through this simple device plays a vital role in preventing declining health while allowing safe, independent living for the older person in question, whilst also reassuring them that they'll have immediate help if they need it. Working on this project for under 4 months meant we had to ensure we prioritised tasks to be completed efficiently due to the time pressure of reaching impact. Initially we had many ideas like sending messages to an app, however rather than making the perfect version of the device and app, we decided it was more business minded starting off simple. Therefore we set a goal, create a machine to detect inactive behaviour and send this message to the first point of contact. Once the business's foundation has been established, we plan to innovate the device further to make the product personalised and suitable for advanced features. The unique selling point of the Eldercare device is that it requires little customer input, making it hassle-free and lower maintenance than similar products, something our beneficiary, Barbara, noted as one of the product's benefits.
So my name's Barbara and I live alone, and I've been testing the Eldercare device. It was very easy to set up. Now that it's set up, it's very unobtrusive. I don't really know it's there.
After outlining the device's aims, we purchased the components necessary: an Arduino, GSM module and reed switches. Immediately after receiving the parts, we began coding. Dealing with the cumulative workload whilst simultaneously managing university assignments took strong determination and time management skills to execute successfully. We applied for and won the Enactus UK Development Challenge. This gave us the financial resources to build our prototype. We went on to apply for the Ford COVID-19 Challenge and we were successful. Whilst boosting our confidence, it gave us the ability to produce at least 20 new devices by this October. After manufacturing, we'll test the product by sending them to our beneficiaries and receive feedback from them and their guardians. Thus, we can keep improving the device, continually seeking how to better fill our beneficiaries' needs.
Throughout the process, we overcame many challenges. At the start, we had little to no coding experience, meaning we had to think critically as to how we would overcome this. So we sought help, researched online, and connected with a computer science lecturer who gave us feedback on the technical outline of the project, as well as advice on efficient coding techniques resulting in fully functioning code. After extensive trial and error runs, we overcame this obstacle, a clear example of our entrepreneurial spirit and dedication. Initially, as our first beneficiary, but she had an integrated fridge, so our device couldn't sit on top of the fridge to be tested. Learning from this, we're trying to innovate it to make it universally compatible with all fridges. So we had to quickly find another beneficiary to reach impact on time, someone aged 65 plus, living independently and without an integrated fridge. We contacted local organizations such as the Elders Council, the Brain and Movement Group and Voice. We organized meetings explaining our prototype device and details of the trialing process. At last, we found our beneficiary, Barbara, who met all the criteria. She's been trialing the prototype for 2 weeks and has already given us much positive feedback. To make the transition to trialing easier, we created a video tutorial with captions explaining clearly how to set up the device. We've reached impact by making our beneficiary feel safer, and here she is describing her experience with the product.
It gives me the reassurance that if anything went wrong, it would send out an alert and I would get help quicker than I might otherwise get the assistance that I need. It's also quite reassuring for my friends and family because I'm quite an independent and quite a stubborn person. So they at least know that there's a way that they will be alerted also if anything goes wrong. So it's been a good experience to try it out, and it's been good working with the team. They've sent me very clear instructions of how to set the device up and how to operate. Well, I don't have to operate it, but how to set it up. And they've been very clear about the purpose of what they're trying to do and the background to it. So that's all been also very useful.
Additionally, we received pieces of constructive criticism which were implemented immediately, such as editing parts of the video tutorial provided. Over time, Eldercare will continue to improve and leverage existing technologies to produce a higher quality product, potentially with the use of motion sensors to improve accuracy in determining irregular routines.
Currently, the device costs £52 to build, and the packaging is that of the charger we bought. We are business and environmentally conscious, saving costs on material and reducing the impact on the environment. So, for our business plan, we are charging a monthly subscription of £15. After 6 months, the revenue will cover the initial creation cost and the rest will cover the running costs and become profit. The running cost consists of a monthly data plan of £5 and any potential repairs. The monthly subscription of £15 minus a £5 running cost would generate £10 per person each month, forming a financially self-sustaining social enterprise. After piloting with 20 new beneficiaries by October 2021, we'll investigate their feedback on the pricing of the device to gauge their affordability of it. Currently in the market there are similar priced devices, but unlike us, they charge setup fees or upfront costs, making us to be a more affordable choice. Looking ahead, the monthly charge will be reduced to maintain long-term customers and attract new ones. Furthermore, considering the effect of economy of scale, our production costs will be minimized to maintain profitability with lower subscription rates. In 2 years' time, we envision this product being used in 50 households across the Northeast region, resulting in an increase in the monitoring of mental and physical well-being and a reduction in time taken for aid to be alerted when required. We aim to reach a wider audience such as older members without a relative living close by, achieved by collaborating with a health center where the device sends a message to, allowing assistance to be provided.
Therefore, with this device, users and their primary carers can feel reassured that their relative is safe and their activity is monitored. In terms of measuring impact, provided that the device can detect abnormal behavior accurately and relays this to their carer, then a device has been successful, as well as whether it has made a positive impact on the lives of the senior citizen and their carer.
So, this is Eldercare, improving life for your loved ones one step at a time.
We have come such a long way since the 3-person group we were just a year ago, but our journey is far from over.
The future of our projects and their impacts are bright, but the future of Enactus Newcastle is even brighter. We will continue to work on our projects, grow our society, and strive to improve lives.
We are Enactus Newcastle.